Alright, hello. I'm going to be talking about the prompt for the T and B cells. So I'll go ahead and start with what they are. The B cells produce antibodies that attack bacteria. They can also sometimes attack toxins or viruses, but mostly bacteria. And T cells destroy the body's own cells that have been taken over by viruses or have become cancerous, for example. So the B cell, its main primary defect is when you have decreased serum level on one of the main immunoglobulin classes, and this can lead to the lack of antibody production. And this is why people with B cell deficiencies are prone to bacterial infections, because bacterial infections are treated with antibiotics. And if you know a little bit about medicine, you know that antibiotics don't work for viruses. They only work really for bacterial infections, so that's why your doctor doesn't prescribe you antibiotics when you have a virus. And for T cells, the primary defect is the lack of T cells, which causes an immunodeficiency of cell-mediated immunity. And this can also cause problems with your lymph nodes as well as your immune system. And if you have a T cell deficiency, you're more prone to viral infections or viruses in general, because the T cells there's not enough T cells, so they can't effectively kill the cells that are affected by the virus that are within the body. And like we learned before, the B cells don't really help the viruses because they produce the antibodies that helps for the bacterial infections. Okay, so now I'm going to go over an example of each one of the B cell and one of the T cell. Then these are diseases that can be caused by the B or T cell deficiencies or are associated with it. So I'll go ahead and get into it. The example I found for the B cell deficiency is the splenomegaly, and this is when you have an enlarged spleen, and this can affect blood cell, platelets, white cells, and can increase bleeding. And this disease is caused by infections, so if there's a B cell deficiency, you're going to have more bacterial infections, so that's how these two are related. And the example of the T cells is the DiGeorge syndrome. And this characterizes faces, congenital heart disease, or hypocalcemia. The abnormal formation of certain tissues during fetus development is what causes this syndrome. And this disease is characterized by the deficiency of T cells. So that is why I chose this example for the T cell deficiencies. Alright, that's all I have. So thank you for listening, and hope you all are having an amazing day.